Is probate applicable on selected estates? Attorney Stephen Bliss says, no, probate applies to everyone. In California, the cutoff for what is called full administration of an estate is a gross estate value of $150,000. In San Diego, if you own a house, the odds are that the house is worth more than $150,000, so you would have a regular full-blown probate administration. People think that if they do not have that much stuff, that they do not have to worry about probate. They are in for a very large surprise, because probate is based on the gross value of the asset and not the net worth. The calculation of gross estate value does not deduct debts. So if your house is worth $500,000 and your mortgage is $400,000, then your net worth is only $100,000. But for probate purposes, your estate is worth $500,000. A lot of people have this misconception that, well, I only have a house and stuff like that, so I'm not going to have to go through probate. And the answer is, yes, you are going to have to go through probate because your estate is worth more than $150,000. So probate pretty much applies to everybody. If your estate is less than $150,000, there are proceedings that you can do instead of a full-blown probate. If you have a piece of real estate worth less than $150,000, there is a shorter form proceeding which takes a couple of months to do. It is called a petition to succession to real property for estates worth less than $150,000. That proceeding takes a few months to get through the system, rather than about a year for regular probate. If there is not any real estate, and you just have some small bank accounts and personal property, then that can be handled by what is called the small estate affidavit, which is handled under Probate Code Section 13100. A small estate affidavit is a relatively brief but detailed set of instructions that says that the person is deceased. These are the assets they have. This is who was entitled to receive the assets. Please distribute the assets to these people. It is signed and notarized. Generally, the banks and the investment companies go along with that and distribute the smaller estates via an affidavit. Those are pretty much the three main ways that the probate court handles estate depending upon their size. For a free consultation, call Attorney Stephen Bliss at 858-228-4433 or visit his website at www.steveblisslaw.com.